Growing out of the Somali people's rich storytelling tradition, the first few feature-length Somali films and cinematic festivals emerged in the early 1960s, immediately after independence, following the creation of the Somali Film Agency (SFA) regulatory body in 1975. The local films scene began to expand rapidly. Hassan Sheikh Mumim was considered one of the most prolific and early playwrights and composer in Somali literature. Mumim's most important works is Shab al-Nagod in 1965, a piece that touches on the social position of women, urbanization, changing traditional practices, and the importance of education during the early pre-independence period. Although the issues it describes were later to some degree redressed, the war remains a mainstay of Somali literature. Sabel Nagot was translated into English in 1974 under the title Leopard Among the Women by the Somali Studies pioneer Bogumil W. Adrjevsky, who also wrote the introduction. Mumim composed both the play itself and the music used in it. The piece is regularly featured in various school curricula, including Oxford University, which first published the English translation under the Press House. The Somali filmmaker Ali Said Hassan concurrently served as the SFA's representative in Rome in the 1970s and early 1980s. Popular musicals known as Riwayado were the main driving force behind the Somali movie industry. Epic and period films as well as international co-production followed suit, facilitated by the proliferation of video technology and national television networks. Sayyid Salah Ahmed died in the period, directed the first feature film, The Somali Darwish, the Somalia Dervishes, devoted to the Dervish movement. In 1990s and 2000s, a new wave of more entertainment-oriented movies emerged, referred to as Somalibud. This upstart, youth-based cinematic movement has energized the Somali film industry and the process introduced innovative storylines, marketing strategies, and production techniques. The young directors Abdisalan Ato of Olol Films and Abdimalik Isaac are at the forefront of this quiet revolution. Somalis have all virtual art traditions, which include pottery, jewelry, and wood carving. In the medieval period, affluent urbanities commissioned local wood and marble carvers to work on their interiors and houses. Intricate patterns also adorn the mihrabs and pillars of ancient Somali mosques. Artistic carving was considered the province of men, whereas the textile industry was mainly that of women. Among the nomads, carving, especially woodwork, was with the spread and could be found in the most basic objects such as spoons, combs, and bowls. It also included more complex structures, such as the portable nomadic house, the akal. In the last several decades, traditional carving of windows, doors, and furniture have given way to workshops employing electrical machinery with the labor the same result in a far shorter time period. Additionally, henna is an important part of the Somali culture. It is worn by Somali women on their hands, arms, feet, and neck during wedding ceremonies, Eid, Ramadan, and other festive occasions. Somali henna designs are similar to those in the Arabian Peninsula, often featuring flowers, motifs, and triangular shapes. The palm is also frequently decorated with a dot of henna, and the fingertips are dipped in the dye. Henna parties are usually held before the wedding takes place. Somali women have likewise traditionally applied kohl to their eyes. Usage of the eye cosmetic in the Horn region is believed to date to the ancient land of Punt.